And you don't seem to understand. A shame you seemed an honest man.
So you know in my last video how I said I'd only be in NYC for another day or two? Psych! I stayed for another 3 weeks because I love this city so much. I completely derailed my entire travel plan for it and somehow only got less than 2 minutes worth of footage to show for it. Anyways, I've scraped together what I have to show what a typical day in New York City looked like for me during those 3 weeks. Firstly, I wake up and take my window covers off so I can actually be motivated to get out of bed. Then I'll brush my teeth, do my morning routine, and caffeinate a little bit. I stayed in McCarran Park in Brooklyn the entire time, and it was truly a haven for anyone living nomadically. And trust me, I was far from the only one here who got the memo. I felt extra comfortable knowing there were several vehicles here staying here long term. All my basic needs could be met here. The park house had public bathrooms, a bar, coffee shop, sandwich shop, free Wi-Fi, places to charge your shit, daily events, water bottle refill station, etc., etc. If I didn't get coffee in the park house, I would probably walk down to the deli and grab a little bite for breakfast and a drink and just take it back to the park. I spent so much time just hanging out in the park, to be honest. Does that make me a homebody? Anyways, there's always just so many people hanging out there and stuff going on. Amazing people watching. And I'd spend a lot of my time just walking around the neighborhood too, because McCarran Park is right smack dab in the middle of Williamsburg in the Bedford area, which is home to so many amazing restaurants and shops, vintage and thrift stores, bars. On the weekends, the neighborhood and the park would both fill up with pop-up markets and clothing vendors. If I'm not hanging around the neighborhood, I'm probably catching the L train into Manhattan to hang out with my city girls. We love just walking around the city and grabbing a bite or a drink somewhere cute. I really wanted to check out Oscar Wilde while I was here because I heard the Halloween decor went crazy and the food was divine. So this was like my fancy going away dinner we got together for. I also really loved when we tried Planta, which was like an upscale vegan restaurant. Some days, maybe I'd feel up to making a new friend and I'd have some success meeting up with a Bumble BFF match. This is a clip from when I went out to karaoke with one of mine and it was such a fun night. If I'm hanging out with just myself, I'm probably going to catch a show. So you grab a girl dinner and your little drink at the deli, hit the subway towards Eureka's. Eureka's is kind of like a DIY space, kind of a legit venue. This was a Halloween party show thrown here, and I met so many cool, genuine people this night, and all the bands were amazing. Definitely check them out. And you know what? Some nights, even I just want to stay in. So I'd walk to my favorite fast food spot, Moonburger, take it back to the van, binge some midnight mass, pass out, and wake up and do it, something like that, again the next day.